Okay, this is a brief demonstration of the test world as it was back in December, directly prior to the unfortunate fracture. As you can see, we have several test areas. We have some particle effects going on in the background, we have some animation, we have what would be a non-player character, the little creature baby thing walking in circles in the background. We have a mysterious chest in the sand. We have a sphere, and we have a number of pillars in the background. But before we start moving, let's take a look at the boundaries that we have in place here. So we'll click on those very quickly, and we will see that we have good bounding boxes on all that we can see. And we'll take those off, and we'll take a little spin here. Alright, of course, the model that we're using right now is the original Roxy model. She has some walking animation, she has some arm flapping animation, and she is programmed to not move through any of the objects in the field here. That was a fancy particle effect off of the monolith. Fancy particle effect off of the fire font. And we have a chest here that will open on our command if we are standing next to it and we hit the space key, and we can see that there are items within the box. This would be synonymous to a treasure chest or whatever else you might find in the field and want to interact with using an examine command. We have the high end of the field over here. We don't have any boundings on the world, so we can actually walk off the edge of the world if we wanted to, and then walk back on. We have a very primitive skybox behind us with some trees and things of that nature. Concrete floor way, way, way below. Those are all trivial things to block out of the view of the player at the right time. Of course, the camera does not work if we're off of the grounding texture. And here's a nice perspective shot of what's going on. Of course, we can see through Roxy's back at this point because her polygons are reversed. Was that on purpose or not? That will remain a mystery for now. So anyway, we'll just walk back to the world here. We have a nice sphere. We have the monolith, which gives off that nice particle effect when we run into it. We could actually flap our arm into it and get the same effect. So let's do that. There we go. Amazing stuff. Alright, so this demonstrates that we have movement in the world. We have a non-player character that moves on its own accord, of course very simply in circles at this point. We have interactable objects such as the chest as we saw, and we have environmental effects such as the fire font and the fire, and we have object models that we can move within that are all part of the same model, and we can be within those items, whether it be something as simple as this pillar structure or something a little bit more complex such as caves or houses or any other structures on the world map that we so choose to put. So this is the end of the demonstration, and we will flap our way out of here and hope that you enjoyed. Expect improvements and more soon.